Have you ever looked at a watercolor paint label? Fudge! Have you ever looked at the label on a tube of watercolor paint and wondered what the heck all that stuff means? Yeah, me too, until I found out that there's actually a lot of stuff on there you might want to know. So come on, let's go decode it together. I know you buy your watercolor, you never even read the label or look at the back. But let me tell you, there's actually some important stuff on there. Stuff that you might want to know. So let's decode it together. Come on. All right, let's start with the front of the watercolor paint label. Now this up here is a swatch color, and it is supposed to be the same color as the paint in the tube. Then here you will have the name of the color, and it'll either be a common name or the name that the manufacturer gave it. This right here is the name of the manufacturer who made the paint. This one's made by M. Graham. And then you'll have this here, Series 5. Now, paints are put into price groups called series, and then it's followed by an alphabet or a number. And the higher that alphabet or the higher the number, then the higher the price of the paint. So a series just means price group. A 5 is which one it is, and the higher the number, the higher the price of the paint. Now let's look at the back of the paint tube. Right here you'll see where it says light fastness and the number 1. This is usually labeled 1 through 5. 1 is the best light fastness, which means under normal conditions it should not fade. Conditions, it won't fade in light. If it is a 5, that's pretty poor. It will fade. It's probably not a pigment you want to use. Then you'll have the pigment color, and then you'll have the little abbreviation here, PB 28. PB stands for what family color it's in. So PB would be, it's in the blue color family. For example, if it was PY, it would be in the yellow pigment family. And then the 28 is the number. So if you had two similar colors from two different manufacturers, you could look at this number and see if they're interchangeable, this abbreviation number. The next thing we'll have on here is the ASTMD stamp. Then that just says that it conforms to all of the labeling, the health labeling. And even down here, it will have an MSDS label, and that tells you about any health warnings that it has. So that's pretty much the label. Oh, and if you want to know what the vehicle, which means what the pigment is mixed with, it's gum arabic. So that is a little overview of your label of your watercolor paint. Very important things to have on there and to notice. This one right here is really good for being able to interchange your paints from different manufacturers if you can compare those two numbers. That's a great tip for you. So keep checking back on Tuesdays. Tuesdays are my tip days, and those are the days that I give you a tip that'll help you save time, save money, or become a better artist. See y'all next Tuesday.